Today, I'm showing you how to buy XRP right now in the USA. So if you're not aware, basically XRP is a cryptocurrency that you can purchase. And recently in the USA and basically around the world, it's been going up in this huge surge. This literally happened today. So July 18, as you can see from the date. And if you look at the bottom right, it is July 18, which is why I'm making this video. So I'm basically going to show you how to buy it. So obviously for starters, you're going to want to make a Coinbase account. So if you don't already have one, go ahead and create one and make sure that you ID verify, because it is not going to let you purchase within the USA if you have not ID verified yourself. So this could be your driver's license, your passport, and a couple other options. They'll show you and it'll come up as a little disclaimer, usually up here in the notification segment. But let's say you've already done that or you already have a Coinbase account, then you're basically at this screen. It might be saying $0 up here, so you're going to want to put some money inside. The way you do that is super simple. What I like to do is I like to go down here and hit cash. It'll basically show you both USDC and US dollar. Keep in mind the difference between these two is this gives you a roughly 4% APY every single year. So let's say you put $10, 4% is what you're going to earn every single year. So keep that in mind while you're doing this. But usually you could also just do the US dollar if you don't want the percentage increase. But I do recommend USDC. So what you're going to want to do here is hit deposit cash. And here it's going to ask you your two options, which again, it just clarifies the 4.10% APY. So go ahead and click that. Then here you basically get to select how much money you want to deposit. So you could put $10, you could put $100. It really doesn't matter. Point is, this is where it's being deposited to, and this is what's being used to pay with it. So I go ahead and click this. As you can see, there are multiple options. And if I want to add a new payment method, I just hit this at the bottom. But as you can see, I already have my PayPal on this, so I don't need to do any of these since I already have money inside. So let's say you're at this position. What you're going to want to do is hit home. Now keep in mind, this process is very similar. It's no different to doing it on phone, so keep that in mind. What you're going to want to do is go up here and hit search, then search up XRP. And so keep in mind, there's a lot of these, okay? And I mean a lot of these. What you're going to want to do is look for this exact logo. Make sure it's XRP. And if you're buying this today, make sure it has the number 3 next to it. You can also use the MCAP and volume if you like, but just keep in mind, this is the price that it should be saying and not these weird decimal numbers, okay? I don't want you getting messed up here. So once you've located this, go ahead and click it. And here you're going to see its chart. As you can see, it recently peaked at 3.04. It even gone up to 3.42. So what you're going to want to do here is select this, then select how you want to actually buy this stuff. So for my case, it would be the USDC. And then it would basically say down here, buy XRP. Make sure it says this because you don't want it buying any other cryptocurrency, okay? So at this point, what you're going to want to do is select the amount. So for this tutorial, I'm just going to be doing 1. And then go ahead and hit review order. Once that is done, it's going to basically tell you a couple other things, how much XRP you're going to get, what you're paying with. This little thing, you don't really have to worry about that. And then keep in mind, there is a fee, okay? There's a 2-cent fee for buying however much you buy. So for this case, since I'm buying only $1, this is going to take 2 cents away from my $1. So I'm going to get like roughly 0.97 cents or 98 cents. Let's just go ahead and see. So at this point, what you're going to want to do is hit buy now, and it's going to say order submitted. And once it's done, it's going to give you a nice little check mark, nice little dopamine hit. Boom, trade successful. We're going to go ahead and hit done. And then what we're going to do is hit home because I now want to see exactly where my XRP is. So once you hit home, you can see this should pop up on your prices, aka your watch list automatically, since we now own some XRP. So what you're going to want to do is click this. And then down here, it's going to exactly tell you how much XRP you have. So obviously, I've already bought it once before, as you can see down here for a different tutorial. And so now I bought another $1 worth. So in total, I have 1.94. The reason it's not exactly $2 is because of the spreads that both of these purchases had. I hope this helped, and if it did, consider subscribing. Good luck on investing.